Hello everyone, this is TheHunter DD33 and today we're over here by North Lake. Now what I want to focus on is trying to find some bull elk. Or we have a bull moose calling already. So we'll go with that. We'll check that out and see what we have over here. Alright, so we just got a call from the moose. He's right over here. We're just going to take it slow and hope that we can pop out of this brush here and get a decent look at him. There's actually a pretty decent opening right here. So if he was over here, we'd probably see him pretty good. Oh, there he is. Alright, so we just found him. Got a bull moose out here. About 150 meters out. Pretty decent one. Pretty decent one. 180s bull. Maybe 170s, 180s. So we're going to get the 338 out. I really wish we had the moose caller, then we could call him in. But we don't. Oh, he turned quite a bit on us. I think we still got a solid hit. I'm not seeing much sign of blood yet. Oh yeah, we got real good blood. Definitely got vitals on him. Well, not definitely, we barely did. But luckily he turned just enough where we managed to squeeze in and get one lung at least. So I'll take that. And we should have ourselves a pretty good sized bull down here. He might have potential to be gold, even though we didn't hit him very good, so he might not have potential to be gold. But you never know. Alright, he's down right up here. Well, that worked out pretty good. We got a call from a bull. We spotted him. He was pretty decent size. And here he is down right here. Yeah, that's a real good bull. So let's pick him up and see what he scores. He scores 183. And he definitely would have been gold. It looks like we let him just a little bit too much. Well, what happened is he was walking and he slowly started turning back this way, and luckily we caught between the shoulder blade and the right lung there, so we still got a pretty decent hit on him. But he scores 183, 784 total, and we got 1,017 cash for him. The shot was 135 meters, and we got a pretty good bull moose already. Alright, so I'll show you where we're at. So basically we're going just south of North Lake up here. We're heading kind of towards High Lake, and we're going to head along the edge of this river. And that's because out of the two spots that I've found really successful for elk, this is one of them. This is number one, and number two would be over here by Cologne. So I've hunted elk for quite a bit, and this is the only place that I've found some pretty good bulls. Alright, so we just got down here to the area where I like for bull elk, and you can see why. It's pretty open here, and yet there's still quite enough brush around the edges where you have a little bit of cover in case you want to try and call one into bull range. Now, even though we can't see anything right now, it doesn't mean that there's not any bulls in the area. It all depends on what time of day it is, and also how stealthy you are, and also depending on what way the wind's blowing too. There could be a bull right over there in that brush, and the wind's actually blowing right towards him, so he could have smelled us and heard us coming from a little ways away. Even though we were walking, I never run. I'm always walking or crouch. The big bulls, they won't stick around. They'll hear you and they'll be gone. So the only way you'd know that if the bull was even there is if you walked over and happened to catch a track of him running off in the opposite direction. So we're going to hunt around here a little bit, and we'll take it slow and see what we can find. Alright guys, so actually what we did was we fast traveled over to Cologne, which is the other place that I love for bull elk. And so the thing is, we hunted there pretty hard over by North Lake, and I know there's elk there, but even though we didn't see any, it doesn't pay to just sit there and wait. So it's best to go to new areas and go check out, because you might actually find an even better spot. Just spotted a doe over here. But we came over here and now we have a nice sleeping bull. He's a pretty decent one. He could be gold, maybe 160s, 170s bull. And he's exactly 300 meters out. So we could definitely take a pretty good shot from here. But we might want to get a little bit closer. first we want to see if there's anything else in the area. Alright, so since he is sleeping, we're going to try and sneak a little bit closer and try and get to a spot where we can actually take a decent crouch shot. Because right now the only shot we have is a standing shot. And standing at 300 meters is not going to work out very good. It's a little bit too risky. So we're going to see if we can't get a little bit closer. Alright guys, so our bull is right here. You can just barely see his rack sticking through the grass. And we're going to get pretty close to him here pretty soon. I don't think he's going to be able to see us. Oh, he just stood up. Alright, so he just stood up. And we're going to get out, not that gun. So we're going to get out the 338 and we're zeroed in for 150. That should have been a really good hit. And we should have a big bull down. Oh yeah, real good blood right here. He took off quite a bit actually for considering we hit him that good. I'm surprised he really did take off. Oh, he's down right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. He didn't go very far at all. So that had to be a lung and liver or maybe even double lung, and he only went maybe 40 meters. So let's take a look at him. Yeah, he's a decent one. Definitely a decent one. Let's pick him up. So we actually got double lung and we got a gold. He scores 160. We got 90% quick kill bonus, so with the double lung, you can still get gold. That's pretty cool. We got 1,030 cash and 227 XP. Alright guys, well instead of finding a track, we actually just found a bull out here at 190 meters out. He's not that big a bull. We might just take him from here. I'm not sure yet. We might try and call him in, but it is a bit windy. Yeah, it's actually quite a bit windy. I'm surprised he's all alone. Normally you can find a couple of bulls in the same group. So we want to keep an eye on that first before we just go blasting away at the first bull that we see here. Look at this. Just found a whole herd of bulls. Although they don't look that big. This one here is a little bit bigger. He's a 3 easy, a 2 minor, and a 2 minor. So this one here in the back is definitely the biggest one so far. And that's why you don't want to go taking this first one right here, because you never know if there's going to be a bigger one. And normally there is. You just got to give him a little bit of time to get there. Alright, so we actually have the big bull out here at 198. And he's quartering pretty hard at us. But with the 338 Rangemaster, we should be able to put a pretty solid hit on him. He's not quite big enough to make a huge stalk on him and try and take him with the bow. So we'll just take him with the 338. Alright, so we're zeroed in for 150 and he's about 200 out. Let's see, is that him in the back there? Can't quite tell which one is him. But he's definitely hit pretty good. Oh! Maybe not so much. So I'm not sure if we hit him in the front shoulder or what happened. But that is not good blood. That is really not good blood. I don't think it's going to take him down. We're going to have to try and put another one in him here as soon as we see him again. Yeah, he wasn't that big, but at the same time we still want to get him, so in case we do see one that's potential to be gold or diamond, we still have our harvest value at 100%. So we want to make sure we track down everything that we shoot at and hit, no matter what. Even if it takes a long time for him to go down, we still want to track him down and put a finishing hit on him. Plus, you don't really want to leave wounded animals running around. I mean, you wouldn't do it in real life, so why would you want to do it here? Oh! Alright, I can see a couple bulls here, but I don't know which one is him. We only want the one that we hit. The other ones don't really matter. Alright, I think I found him. His head's down, and that should be him. We need to get a spotting on him, though. Had one. Yeah, that's him. Alright. We got him 63 meters out. So we should be able to finish him off pretty easy. Oh, we almost shot the wrong one. But we didn't. Yeah, he's down right here. Perfect. Now we should have our harvest value at 100%. And that way, in case we happen to see a big one, we won't get robbed. So let's pick him up. This first shot, we hit flesh at 199 meters. It couldn't get the penetration to bust through. I find that very hard to believe. That should have been a perfect heart shot at 199 meters. How it wasn't, I don't know. And plus, it barely missed the neck bone. I mean, barely. But at least we got him. So our harvest value is still at 100%. And that's all that matters. Alright, so we just got back over to High Lake. And just like I said, we were basically just over here a little while ago. But there wasn't any elk in the area. But that doesn't mean that they're not here. You just can't see them. So sometimes when you go at different times of the day, it actually has a big effect on whether or not you're going to see elk in that area or not. Alright guys, well, we hunted pretty hard and searched for a pretty good bull. I wanted to find at least a 250 plus that we could try and stalk with the HawkeEdge bow, but we were unable to do that. So basically what happened is we ended up pretty much where we started off here, and I found this little opening here that looked to be a pretty good area, and I know there's elk in the area, so I thought I was just going to sit here and pretty much alt tab out of here, watch some videos, do whatever, just basically chill and have a coffee. And next thing I know, this happens. Alright guys, so we were just sitting here chilling, literally just chilling, and passing some time watching some YouTube video. Next thing you know, I just spotted a giant bull elk. He's right over there. That might actually be him right there, I'm not 100% sure. And yes, that is him. Look at the back tines on that giant. This is an absolute monster bull elk, and by far the biggest one I've seen so far. So hopefully we can actually get him to come in. He's for sure going to be gold. We're sitting at 100% consecutive harvest right now, and there he is right there. We just got a spotting on him. He's a 5 medium. Just an absolute giant bull elk. Alright, so we're getting a mating call from the female. So the male definitely should be coming in here pretty soon. You can just see that's the young one there, and the big bull is right there. He's about 150 meters away. But I don't know if he's going to come in or not. He's a little bit spooked. And he's also with the younger bull over there, so we got to be careful. A lot of times these big bulls don't come too close. And what a time to have a horrible glitch right now. Alright guys, we're back, and I think we just solved the glitch. So right there's a bull. We got him pretty close now. We don't have the collar equipped anymore. We had to unequip the collar. But we got this giant bull right here about to step out within 100 meters of us. What an absolute giant bull elk. I don't really want to equip the collar anymore, but we might have to. Let's see if we can just put it in, we'll put it in 5 here. Alright, so there's our bull. We got him at about 150 meters, pretty broadside. If only he steps out of this brush, we'll definitely be ready for him. What a monster bull. Alright, so let's creep over a little bit to the left so we can get as broadside of a shot as we can. And we'll definitely check to make sure we have the right gun. We have the 338 here available. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're zeroed in for 150. Oh, come on, get out of that brush. We're gonna have to crouch up. That's not him. What do we do? What do we do? Ah, we hit him low. Still should have got vitals. Definitely would have got one lung, I would imagine. We're shaking quite a bit, but it's still an absolute monster bull. And we do have 100%. So we're still looking pretty good here. Oh yeah, really good blood here. Really good blood. But we hit one lung only. Might have hit just a tad too low. But he's down right here. He didn't go very far at all. He did not go very far. I don't know about this one, guys. This is going to be a close one. Let's take a look at this absolute giant bull elk. There he is. Look at this monster. Look at this monster. And we'll take a couple of good pictures of this thing, because he is an absolute beast of a bull elk. Alright, well, let's see what he scores. So we got gold. He actually was a 5 medium, and I don't think he would have been diamond. It would have been close, really close. We got a 97% quick kill bonus, and he scored 362. That is the biggest bull. Oh, we actually made a liver and right lung shot, so he went down really quick. Can't complain about that shot whatsoever at all. And also, I would have loved to take him with the HawkeEdge bow, but the only thing is, there's a glitch going on right now where the light on the sight is not working right now, so I don't really like using it without that sight lit up. And what an absolute monster bull elk. This is by far the biggest one that I've even seen. He scored 362 and a total score of 943. I think you might have to get like 950 plus to be diamond, but he was definitely close. We got 1,098 cash and 260 XP for this absolute monster of a bull elk. I just can't believe how big he actually was. I don't really know if he would have been diamond, but I definitely know he was close. And even if he was or he wasn't potential to be diamond, it doesn't matter, because I'm just really happy that we got this giant bull elk. So actually I thought the shot was a little bit low, but it really wasn't low at all. It was perfect. We were maybe just a tad bit behind the heart because he was quartering so much of an angle that it looks like, I don't know, you can't really complain about that shot. You can't really get much better than that, except for if it would have been heart, obviously, but we still had a 97% quick kill bonus, so can't complain about that. And this is the first monster Roosevelt elk that passed 350 plus, and he was gold. Alright guys, well, that was a pretty amazing hunt, and what an awesome sight to see that bull, considering basically we were just laying on the, well, I'll show you. Alright guys, so this is pretty much what happened. We were sitting right here, just on this, I guess it's like a trail or railroad tracks, and we're just laying here prone, alt-tab, and I wasn't even actually watching my screen, but I was watching some other YouTube videos, and what happened is I heard an elk call, and I knew the video I was watching actually had no elk in it, so it definitely wasn't from the video I was watching. So I tabbed back into the game quick, and I noticed that the call came from this direction here. Well, then I pulled up the binocs and I looked and I saw a monster bull elk. It was actually with another bull too. The other bull was not very big, maybe like a 150s or 160s. But when I saw him, I saw the 3, actually maybe even 4 back tines. I didn't even get a chance to look, but I saw at least 3 or 4 back tines on that thing, and I knew he was guaranteed 350 plus. He was just that big. So once that happened, I knew we had to jump into it and go try and get him, and that's what happened. So we weren't even really trying to hunt for him. We were in a good location. I knew that this is a really good location. I love this location. So I'll actually show you where we're at. We're right here, right between High Lake and South Lake, right on the river. And right here on this trail, I know that there's definitely bulls in this area. I've gotten quite a bit of pretty good bulls, some 300s and a lot of 250s. So I knew this was a good location and it had really good potential. So I guess that just goes to show that if you're in a good location and you don't see anything right away, stick it out, because you never know when something's going to actually come and you're going to spot the giant that you've been looking for a long time. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.